Hello everyone. Today is day 71. We went to my daughter's house and I was lying in my granddaughter's bed for a long time. My granddaughter, we miss her so much. So the Christmas was okay. There was another family there and we had the Christmas pudding with whiskey on it and we burnt it and all that. But there was one thing we were missing is our granddaughter, our angel, Naina Krishna. She wasn't there. Anyway, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope we have a better new year. What made me really sad was when my daughter presented me with a photograph. If you can see, it says Matijan Naina is with us and her picture. That's what made me really upset. But we tucked in to all the roast and there was chicken roast and duck roast and pork chops and what all not, everything a Christmas meal is supposed to be. A lot of vegetables. What is cauliflower cheese with a difference. Chili in it, quite a lot. And it was all made by friends from Newcastle and all. And another friend from Wakefield came with some very delicious liver. I don't think anybody else can make so delicious such a liver. If you're watching, thank you. And of course they are all going to part now because tomorrow is another day and people are going to get all locked up again. It seems in our part of Yorkshire, Bradford side, they haven't got the vaccine yet. How slow are these people? They haven't got the vaccine and they haven't got the freezer to keep the vaccine in. The stupid government is not giving them anything. What the hell is going on? Anyway, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not bothered really. Anyway, our dreamland of Mombasa we left. We look back and see what we want to see, even if it is the ruins of a land we once knew. I went with a friend of mine once to Mombasa and I hired a automatic car. I love driving in Mombasa. Every nook and corner I used to go. And introduction with was by one of the my gurus who taught me all what I know today. His son had taken me to Goan Institute and booked me in. Made me a temporary member of the place. So every lunchtime we used to go there. I used to drive there because I got the badge on the car. Go inside, have a slap up. They used to have goat meat curry with chapati. Gosh, it was so delicious. Never tasted anything like it. After leaving Mombasa, all you get here is sheep, lamb, which you get that smell of lamb. However way you cook it, you still get that smell of lamb. And sometimes it hits you back. But we learn. When you live in England, you learn and get the hang of it, I suppose. Anyway, I'm wishing so many people are, somebody named Joy Churton in East African Malayali Makul has reached 90 today. Happy birthday to you. And this is, I don't know the person, so I wish you happy birthday if you're watching. My son-in-law got his vaccine because he's taken so many vaccines or so many people. They give about 500 vaccines a day. Here in Baildon, this place in Bradford, I don't think they have woken up that there is such thing as vaccine. I don't. It's up to them. Well, I keep saying that I'm not worried about this vaccine, but if I want to travel, I'll have to have that. And hopefully it'll come. Anyway, I'm not worried. So, and talking about Mombasa, we went to Malindi one morning. I drove all the way. Malindi is the place I went cycling long time ago when I was a youngster. I'm still a youngster, I suppose. But we went to Malindi and I couldn't find the beach. I drove left, right and center. The place was completely blocked up by the Italians and some Dutch people. They blocked the place up. They owned the place. And the poor Swahilis are left behind without any. But still, a cousin of mine took me to one of the restaurants in, it's supposed to be a famous restaurant, but the flies there are more famous than anybody else. The flies that came out from the place, we ate biryani and things like that from there. But the flies were so much, it drove me away. Mind you, he bought the meals and all. He was treating us. And then at last we found this, there was a pillar known as Vasco da Gama's pillar, which I had long time ago put my name on it by knife. Looked for it, where can you find such thing? After how many years, maybe nearly 60 years ago. They must have plastered on top of it and painted or whatever. But it was a deep name of mine on that. No, never occurred to me it'll still be there. But the white sand, oh, the white sand of Malindi was fantastically beautiful still. We managed to park the car on one side and go. Before we used to be able to drive right into the into the seafront. And there used to be a cafe known as Seaside Cafe. They were a very good friend of mine. Then I went looking for a friend who was there, Ibrahim. He passed away. I'm naming these people because they are no more. And he was a very good friend of mine. And he helped me a lot when I was in Melindi. But his only son is there now. I stayed in Melindi about 2 months continuously. Because it was holiday time and all that. I was having a break. And that's the place I met a few people from, now they're in the USA. They were in Nairobi. And anyway, cut the story short now. Rest, I'll talk tomorrow. Hopefully, God bless. Stay safe. Even if you don't have the vaccine, stay safe. And Merry Christmas once again. New Year, when it comes, I'll wish you New Year. But until then, bye-bye. Don't forget that magic word. Subscribe for me. Bye for now.